chair. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is the first video of the series Chasing God, and the title of this video is The Convenient Christian. A lot of times we try and fit God into our schedule when it should be the other way around. I have a definition of, or my definition that I wrote down, of convenient. Fitting in with a person's needs, activities, and plans. That's what convenient is. When you're fitting into somebody's daily life, you're second. So the gym is being fit into my life. So the gym comes second to my job, to church, to my family. The gym will come after that. So it'll be convenient for me. So I'm gonna put the gym into my schedule to see how it's gonna work for me with everything that I have going on. So that's the same way that a lot of Christians act with God. They make being a Christian convenient to them. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, it says, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need. So don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today." Seeking the kingdom of God is a priority. That should be the first thing you do. Because when you are seeking God, everything else will fall into place. When you get that relationship with him, everything else will come. Think about it this way. If you, when my mom calls me, and I see her name on my phone, I'm going to answer, because that's the relationship I have with my mom. When she calls me, because of how we are, how close we are, I'm always going to answer her. Think about the people in your life that you see their name pop up on your phone. You just, how you just be staring at them, deciding where you are. So when you answer and they ask you where you are, you won't figure out where you are. Am I at Walmart? Am I in my bed? Where am I at? One of those, right? Because of the relationship you have, because there's kind of a lack thereof. So think about that same relationship when it comes to God, right? You and God, if you guys have that relationship the same way I have with my mom, I'm always going to answer. Think about when you call on to God, when you're seeking the kingdom, when you're always trying to get to that next level with God. When you call on him, what's he going to do? He's going to see your name and be like, "Oh, answer, what's up?" Being a convenient Christian doesn't work, because you should be putting him first and everything else after. Seek the kingdom, everything else will fall into place. Not seek how I'm going to pay this bill, seek how I'm going to get the new car, and then say what's up to Jesus afterwards. That's not how it works. The same person who made your schedule busy, the same person who is blessing you with the opportunities that you are getting. If he blessed you with your car, if he blessed you with that job, if he blessed your bank account, and you can't give him a certain amount of time each day, that relationship is going to keep doing this. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, it says, "We worship Jesus because he is first, above all rule and authority, and he alone is worthy of the number one position in our lives." You gave me 365 days, but I gave you 3 because it's convenient for me. You are taking and taking and taking, but what are you giving back to God? That brought me to think, am I a convenient Christian? Are you a convenient Christian? What qualities do I have in me, and what qualities do you have in you that are similar to a convenient Christian? How much time am I giving God? Where am I putting him on my schedule? Am I putting him first? Am I trying to see, okay, God goes here, and I'm going to put everything else in, or I'm going to put everything else in, and I'm going to see where God goes, That's, I guess, a way of thinking about it, of how you can maneuver and figure out if you're a convenient Christian. What are you putting all your attention into over God? God is literally saying, put me first and I got you. That's it. That's literally it. As a convenient Christian, it's hard to become very rooted very rooted because you literally have to spend continuous time in His presence to grow and to get more faith. And if you don't, then when a storm comes, when wind comes, you're going to get knocked off of your feet and you're going to fall because you don't have that strong foundation. When you know that God makes a way, you know that He will always make a way. But every day, as you're spending time in His presence, He shows you a new side of Him. He will continuously show you something new. I can tell you that every time I've been in His presence, He shows me something completely new. And with that new thing that He shows me, it's just like it enhances my faith. And it's just like, okay, I'm gonna leave this to God because I can't do this. So this is God. And it's you trusted His time, the trust you have for Him grows. What in your life is causing you to be a convenient Christian, if there is anything? Are you a convenient Christian? What can you do to not be a convenient Christian? What is God telling you? How could you let Him be the head of your schedule? How can you let Him lead your day? I go by the name of Gabriella Sabri, and I will see you guys next time. Let go and let go.